Oh yeah, it's car talk time. Werewolf Pack. We in the M5 comp today. What it do with y'all, man? Today we gonna talk about that Inline-6, man. They said they coming out with 1,000 horsepower G-Light. Oh my God, G-Light. They said they coming out with 1,000 horsepower Dodge Charger. It's going to be the next big thing. No, it's not. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all think just because you add power does not mean you're fixing anything. It's already got a nice amount of power. 550 horsepower is pretty nice power. Respectful. Better than a Scat Pack. Better than the RT. Better than the Ford Mustang. I mean, better than a BMW M3, M4. You already got enough power. Power is not the problem. So you're going to throw 1,000 horses at it and think that 1,000 horses is going to make a major difference. We got to stop this. We got to stop this. And we got to stop it right now. Dodge. Come on, man. It's not the power. It's the sound, man. If you want to be all the way honest, it's the sound and the price. The sound and the price. I'm going to tell you how you can fix it. This is what I think you should do. Since you got a horrible sound, I hope you're not twin turbo on it. I hope you put a supercharger on it. Because if you put a supercharger on it, the benefit of the supercharger is if you put a nice cold air intake on it, you'll get a very sweet whine, a nice loud whine, the whine that everybody likes. That will kind of mask the terrible exhaust sound on it. That will make the exhaust sound, sorry I'm bouncing around a little bit, that will make the exhaust sound not as prevalent and make people not think about that as much because they hear the supercharger all the time. That takes their mind away from the exhaust not being very loud. On top of that, when you're doing burnouts, you'll hear the supercharger humming instead of that not hearing anything, because as you know, when they doing burnouts, you can't even hear the motor of the car because the tires are louder than the exhaust. That's a no-no. You can't do that with a muscle car. You can't say when you're doing a burnout that the tires are screeching louder than your exhaust. That means it's not a muscle car. I'm just being honest with you, Dodge. But you don't want to listen to me. You rather listen to people that are not in touch. And I ain't talking about you two. I'm talking about people in that office, people in the boardroom. Y'all ain't in touch with nobody. Y'all are out of touch. And I'm talking about so far out of touch, it's not even funny. And I'm talking about every last one of y'all. Even Mopar, Jesus, you're out of touch. You keep trying to make a car better by throwing power at it. Power is not the problem. Why do you think it's power? You need a better sounding car, period. And you need to get those prices right. Power dollars ain't gonna do a damn thing. Nothing. Those power dollars, what is $5,000 off of a $70,000 six-pack Scat Pack? What, after you get the $5,500, after you get the $5,500 off, say you get that off, the finance guy gonna try to add some extra stuff on there just to get it back, or just say you get it, he don't even get no extra stuff in the finance department. When you do the loan, you're still gonna get that $5,000 gonna be put right back on there. Especially if you get a 6, 7, 8 year loan, you're still gonna end up paying that $5,000. So you're not even helping it with the power dollars. You need to knock $15,000 off of these cars. I'm talking $15,000 off of the RT, $15,000 off of the Scat Pack version, and then maybe they'll sell, just because the price will be so right that you can't even turn down a deal. Because don't you think it's kind of funny that you offering power dollars and people still not rushing to go get those cars? Because it's still not a good price. It's still not a fair price. And as far as you putting 1,000 horses in it, that's fine. But if you charging, let's just say, you know, I done went to plenty of lots and I've showed you that a regular bare bones, pretty much bare bones RT charge costs about $53,000 for the 2-door, $56,000 for the 4-door. So that's $50,000 for a regular RT. If you get a Scat Pack, it's probably in the 60s, low 60s. If you spec it out, you're looking at the low 70s, mid 70s. So what do you think a 1,000 horsepower Charger gonna be? Inline-6. What do you think that's gonna be? It's gonna be well into the 90s. Maybe even touch 100,000. If I was to guess, it's gonna touch 100,000. You know why I know it's gonna touch 100,000? Because the dealers are gonna think they got something special, because they're gonna think, oh, we got that power. So they're gonna start charging you a lot of money because it got 1,000 horsepower, and they think people are gonna run and get it. Are you offering $1,000 power dollars, or so you offer $10,000 off of it with the power dollars? I'm just asking. I'm asking. And that still ain't gonna make the price fair. If it's all the way in the 90s, that's gonna still put it at 80,000. Y'all just don't seem to get it, man. You just do not seem to get it. Simple fixes. You make it something harder than it needs to be. You can simply fix the car, make it a hot selling car. You need to go back to marketing and make the car. You need to start making commercials that are more targeted to the younger, middle-aged group, because older people ain't really buying this car. So you need to target the middle age to the younger group, and you need to make this car doing some cool things. You need to fix that exhaust sound. I don't care if you got to change out and then downpipe it to make it sound better, because you can downpipe it and make it sound better without even having to do anything to the exhaust. You can just downpipe it and get a little bit better exhaust, get you some better marketing. Go to every car YouTuber that you know, give them one of those cars and let them make some good content with those cars. Then you need to make commercials showing the car modified, like with a body kit on it, like with a spoiler, some side skirts and a splitter, with it windows tinted, you know, a nice wrap on it with some nice wheels on it. You need to show people the potential of the car, at the same time making it cheaper. Power is not the problem. You can't keep throwing power at people and think they're gonna accept it. Hell, you had a red eye with 800 horsepower, but you was overcharging people. I mean, but the only reason they was buying it is because it was a V8. You don't have the luxury of having a V8 anymore. You got the inline-6. You can't give up on it because you spent too much damn money developing this motor. So you all in on that, which is cool. I had to stop for the squirrel. He dumber. I had to stop for Francisco. He all in the street. But yeah, back to what I'm saying. Like I said, you're throwing power. You think you need power. You thinking power is the problem. It's not the power, y'all. It's the money aspect. It's the not having a V8. It's the not having a nice sound. You got 3 problems. You need to fix 2 of them. And I just told you how to fix 2 of them. You need to put a blower on there, so it can make that nice crybaby sound. That way it's crying all the time, loud enough so the blower overpowers the exhaust. You need to make that blower sound loud. Don't go twin. If you went twin turbo, you already messed up. If you went twin turbo, it's only 2 ways you can fix it. Make it cheaper and make that exhaust sound better. That's the only way you can do it. But if you go supercharger, make it sound better, and try to fix that exhaust, and you may be able to still charge the price that you charge it for, but only if you go supercharger. Because if you go twin turbo, it's not gonna be enough. It's not. But that's just my opinion. What do y'all think, Werewolf Pack? Do you think I'm wrong, or do you think I'm right? Do you think if they just let the blower make come the sound of the car, make the blower make the sound in place of the exhaust, or downpipe it, make the exhaust a little bit better and put the blower on it, or just make the price? I think if you just drop the price and put a blower on there, you'd be okay. In my opinion, if you just drop the price and put a blower on there. But what you think, Werewolf Pack? I told you what I think. Meet me in the comments. Tell me what you think, because I'm pretty sure if they did what I say do, it will work. It would work. I already said it's cool to bring an inline-6 to supercharge the twin turbo with. I said that long time ago. You seem like you're listening a little bit. It's okay, man. Go ahead and call me in there. Pay me $200,000 a year, man, and I'll save the company. Give me $200,000 a year, and I'll get you right. I'll get the design right. I'll get everything right. Just give me $200,000 a year, and you ain't got to pay me millions. Give me $200,000, and we got it. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to give me $200,000. Just give me a free car every year, and you got me. But with that being said, man, y'all make sure y'all stay blessed up out there. Stay away from negative Ned, negative Nancy. Always get to your money. Don't let nobody stand in the way of you getting no money. Your girlfriend acting up, let her go. Don't let her mess up your money. Your friends acting up, get them out your life. Don't let them mess up your money. And so on and so forth. Life is too short for you to be wasting it on negative people. You got to start doing that positive stuff and getting to the money, getting to the what? The grind. Because the grind is what? Every day. And we only got so many days on this earth. So let's make it all worthwhile. I love you, Werewolf Pack. Y'all stay safe and stay blessed up.